Yep, that's right. We're starting soon. Audio is live, of course, because that's how it is. But hopefully I should be streaming now. Testing, testing. All right, let's see if I can figure out how to make this work real quick. I'm a professional, by which I mean I'm not. All right. Cool. We should be live. Excellent. Cool, 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 cool. Well then. And here we are. Welcome back. I'm going to play more Tileman. You've all seen Tileman at least once, so... Well, you probably haven't, because it's probably the first time you see me stream. I gotta connect to the server real quick. There we go. Alright, yep. I'll definitely spend a tile going to the Lumbridge Guide. 100% that's worth my time. 100% I think that's the thing that's worth doing. Yep. That's absolutely worth doing. It is, to be clear, not worth doing, and I'm not doing it. Oh, I haven't buried the last set of bones. Bury those real quick. Come on. Oh, maybe I can get her? No, she's effed off. Apparently we're not swearing on this stream. Real professional hours. Not accidentally swearing. I'm very skilled. So we're just waiting for a man to walk back. Oh, nope. Okay, so Tileman. Tileman is a challenge for RS3, for old school RuneScape, where we're only allowed one tile to start with, and we have to stay inside our tiles. As you've probably figured out, I'm not sure I'm really good at this, but, oh no, you've probably figured out I'm not great at this, but I've unlocked 14 tiles so far, and we're gonna unlock a bunch more. And we're occasionally gonna walk outside of our box. Like a loser, because it's actually very hard to stay inside your box. So, you know, take that as you will. But I am going to try to stay inside the box as much as possible, and not walk out of it if I don't need to. Or not walk out of it at all, but I'm going to accidentally do it a bunch, because it's very hard not to. But I'm going to try my best to stay inside the box, which is really how I interpret this challenge. Because otherwise, you just wind up, like, clicking on somebody and then they walk away and you're like, oh, fuck, I lost, I have to start all over. So basically it'd be impossible. I don't think I've ever seen anybody, do it and not violate the rules a little bit in that regard. But I could be wrong. Maybe people do it more often than I think they do. Hold on. I might just be stupid. It might be that... Oh yeah, I'm cooked. Okay, cool. Wow, that was way easier to fix than I thought it should be. Turns out the bars are only there if I'm playing on, whatchamacallem. Also, I looked away, so the man is gone. High talent play there. Anyway, so right now, our goal is to get to that second door down there that you can't quite see, where I can get an axe. The reason I want that axe is that it gives me the ability to get a bunch of experience, because the way I get more tiles is I get 1,000 experience. Every 1,000 experience, I unlock one tile. I started out with only one tile, so all 14 of these tiles are earned. There are versions where you don't, and I also started out with nothing. There are versions where you start out with some stuff, but I'm playing on the version called Strict, where you don't get anything to start with. And you have to just punch this man a bunch, and also punch rats. A lot of people punch rats more than I did. I punched a lot of man and very little rat. Got the man that time. At this point, I'm basically invincible to this guy, so it's just a matter of, like, actually getting him while he's still in the box. I could probably unlock more tiles to make it more likely that he's in my box at any given moment. But honestly, I don't know. Maybe I should do that. I just want the axe more. I'm playing maybe a little bit bad, but sometimes you play a little bit bad. I looks like that person is doing home teleport from the Lumbridge Square, which, truly unique. Inimitable. I don't think anybody's ever done that before. Anyway, so plan is to get like another 15 tiles or so to get an axe and get some wood chopping, and then we don't have to do this stupid man stabbing bit, which is not terribly efficient. You can also see that I placed a clue scroll down there at some point in the last, like, millennia, because clue scrolls never despawn, and also we can never, ever, ever get to where our clue scroll points to. I mean, sure that at some point I'll, like, get a clue scroll once I'm, like, I'll get a clue once I'm, like, really far in. Although, to be honest, I might not. Like, OSRS is not, or this, I don't know, I don't have a lot of time to stream, and this is streaming playthrough as much as anything else. So, we'll see. We'll see how far I get before I call it quits. And we'll see how the video I edit from this does, right? The streams aren't doing terribly well, but that's because I'm not, like, currently a great live streamer. I'm fine, I'm fun to watch, I think, but I just take a while to get started. I'm not quite, you know, walking up the plan is simple. Maybe I should write a script for that. That'd be fun. Good script for that. I'm a good script writer. I could do that. Currently, I guess we're training attack. I don't know. Should probably train defense, actually. Doesn't really matter. Like, at this point... Oh, I see. I'm training attack because it does increase my net average damage per second a little bit. It doesn't really matter. I mean, all things increase survivability, and survivability is, like, I heal more damage than I do. Or take, rather. So, I don't have to worry about that all that much, but, you know. Still, nonetheless. I stabbed that man to death. He's a corpse. His ghost is toast, etc. And we wait for this man to respawn again. It's a lot of waiting in OSRS Tileman, particularly early on. Later on, I'll get to cut down some trees, and it'll be a little more... Still pretty grindy, but less, like... less repetitive, I think. Well, not less repetitive, just less waiting. And a little bit less of the, like, how do I stay in the box, how do I stay in the box, how do I stay in the box? Like, you don't actually walk out of the box much when you're, cutting down trees. I did a run through a while ago where I played, like this on a personal playthrough. It's a little bit simpler. And I got up to the trees, and once you get up to the trees, it's a lot easier. Okay, why is the man in my box? Did you not spawn in my box, my dude? Jerk. He escaped the kill chain. Now he's free. A free man. Still like 2 seconds from now when I stab him again. Nope. Nope. Let the man go. Can't stab him there. He's not in my jurisdiction. He's not in my knife-istiction. Okay, can you please stop somewhere I can stab you? You're very annoying. Ah, well, I broke the rules again. It's the thing, like, I do... With this part, you just walk outside the box a lot, just because it's nearly impossible not to. Oh yeah, I reached another attack level. 19. Probably gonna take that to 20. That way I can wield Mithril, which I think is one of my targets. Come on, man. Come back so I can stab you to death again. Come back so I can stab you to death again. There we go. He returns to be stabbed. His life for getting stabbed repeatedly. He gets to be back in the. He's doing Groundhog Day, but his Groundhog Day royally sucks. He's got the worst Groundhog Day going on. And I am, I don't know, Gillenor's most wanted serial killer. I don't know, I'm out of bits here. I almost feel like I should do this one off stream at this point, just 'cause I'm out of bits. But I'll always be out of bits, that's the thing. You never have enough jokes. Did have some fun playing RS2 off my stream, that was nice. Met somebody who told me about how he used to buy bonds to get more experience, which is cool, I guess. I don't really get it. For me, the point of RuneScape is the grind, but I understand people... I mean, I kind of get it, actually. Like, you play like 5 minutes of divination training, and I think you would understand why somebody would grind levels of would buy bonds to get experience. Just, I don't know. I did finish 80 levels of divination training in RS3, but it was I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot of time. I said it was a lot, like it was me genuinely upsetting instead of just something that I vaguely remember being kind of annoyed by. It was mostly just kind of annoying. But kind of annoying is, I don't know, I don't play games to be kind of annoyed, I do my job to be kind of annoyed. Or maybe kind of heartwarmed, but that's because I have a good job. I'm lucky, I have a, you know, I don't need this dream to succeed. I will live just fine without it. Everybody else is out here like, oh, this is my only hope. OBS, you're my only hope to get me out of this terrible job. And I'm like, yeah, my job's nice. I like my job. Actually, seems like a lot of people like their job. It seems like, I don't know, like, it doesn't seem like, I mean, I know that Casing History, like, seemed to like his job before he broke big. I don't get the sense that Neurotic Goose hates his job, although I'm guessing. He hasn't really talked about it. He doesn't talk a lot about his personal life. Good on him, honestly. Oh my god. Didn't even need to step out of the box there, just did. Who else have I thought about? Who else have I thought about the job of? Or have talked vaguely about their job? I know that, I know that Phil's worked retail for a long time, which he doesn't act like he hated it, but every person I've ever known who worked in retail hated it, so I don't believe him. Maybe I'm just judging from the fact that a lot of my friends were very young when they worked in retail. I think when you're young, working sucks more in some ways. Just because you don't have, like, this expectation that life kind of sucks. I don't know, my life doesn't suck. Well, sometimes it does. I think everybody's life sucks sometimes, though. I think it's a kind of an uninteresting statement. Oh, sometimes my life is hard. Wow, and next you'll tell me that, that you didn't achieve all your dreams and aren't going to be president of the United States. Well, maybe. You know, you never know. The United States could decide it wants a transgender anarchist as president. It's funny. You saw what they did to Sarah McBride. I don't know. Everybody else in the trans community seems to be just kind of mad at her, and I'm like, no, that sucks so fucking much. I don't know how she, like, gets up in the morning. It's like, given what Nancy Mace is doing, I don't think I could get up in the morning. I think I would, like, I think I would quit. I mean, I wouldn't. I'd go out in a blaze of glory, but I know this about myself. Well, no, I probably wouldn't. I'd like to believe I'd go out in a blaze of glory, but if I'm being honest, I'd quit. It would take me like 6 months. I'd probably do the same shit Sarah McBride is doing, actually. I'd probably be equally, like, trying to make friends over, like, doing the right thing. Like, I can judge that's what she's doing, but also it's, like, exactly how I'd behave. Kind of how trans misogyny works, to some degree. I don't know why I'm holding on to these copper ore. I think I'm just having a bit. I think this is just a bit. That's fine, I'll keep doing this bit until it's actually a problem. So I can't get a tinderbox until I get, oh, for fuck's sake. It's maybe not in my box. I just walked out of my box by accident. I can get a tinderbox, I think, from the general store over here, so that's gonna give me more experience than just cutting down trees well. I suspect that if I were playing, Membies, I might go fletching, but I'm not playing members, so I can't. Hello, Posty Pete. It's good to see you. It's weird how many people just have random events following them around. I'm like from the RS2 days where like random events were like actually like a threat. They would just teleport you. Which of course for me right now is a very scary idea, because if I get teleported, I'm SOL, right? Like, if I get teleported, I'm done foreverys. Because I would go to a tile I'm not allowed to go to. And I wouldn't consider that one a reasonable going to a tile I wasn't going to. I'd consider that an actual failure. I don't know why that would cause me to be like, game lost, but what's currently happened hasn't. I think this one might actually be easier to just unlock alpha. Well, that worked well. Alright, so we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I feel like 10 tiles from getting him, and then where's the nearest tree? Is there a tree in here? No, there doesn't appear to be. Oh, there's a woman who, I don't know. She dresses more like me. Anyway. I know my friends say I'm femme. Anyway, that's my dumb aside for millennia. By which I mean like 6 minutes. I will have another dumb aside about gender in like 6 minutes. I apologize, but not very sincerely. I mean, to be fair, I guess the stream title does talk about being trans, so can't be too sorry about it. I hate the degree to which the character just wants to walk off the tile. It's like, well, that's not helpful. Not helpful. Oh, I haven't been burying my bones. Okay, I think this guy's still my easiest bit. I think I might grab her in the next. Grab her is a weird way of saying that. I might add her to the area in which I can spawn kill with my next tile, just because I think she might be easier to get to. Just I think she might be more hemmed in by the buildings around her, versus like this guy could go basically anywhere. I think it's just murdering this guy over and over again. Like, there's not even really anything to gain by getting better equipment. Cool, the man spawned in the wrong place. Love when that happens. Right. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of just waiting right now. Occasionally I get a loop on the man, and for a couple hundred experience, like one more tile. But like most of the time, I'm just waiting. Got him. Hey, did you see that? I got him. I actually pulled off, grabbing the man as he moved through. And now stabbing the man as he moves through. My habit of moving the camera must be kind of annoying right now, but in my defense, sometimes I'm kind of annoying. Right. I don't know why I'm looking down. Hold on, let me fix my camera real quick. Alright, camera fixed. Ooh, we reached combat level 21. And because I was on another window, RuneLight saved a picture of it. I'm not taking that blue scroll. Can't make me. We just attack 20. I'm gonna actually go to... and he walks off immediately. Just not my luck. A little defense for a while. I'm not gonna need it for a while, but you know. Probably not gonna level combat anymore. Quite a while once I finish, I mean, I'll probably have to level combat a lot, actually, just because the first tree I can get to is not super close. I don't know if there's any trees in this area back here. I think that's a bush back there. Can't really tell. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a conveniently located bush, so I can't, yeah, so I think I have to go north for the next one, something like 15 tiles. But I might be wrong. There might be another tree somewhere back there. We'll see. We would find if we get closer. I'm tempted to go south, just towards the, I got a pickaxe, too, when I get to, boss. Yeah, I think I do have to go north, though. It shouldn't be too bad. It's like, maybe 10 tiles. And then once I have my first tree, I can make my life a lot easier. I mean, not a lot easier, just a little. It's still gonna be a lot of grinding until I get to basically be able to cut down willows. And even then, it's still a lot of grinding. It's still a lot of grinding. It's basically AFK. I should, like, pick up a second thing to do with my other... I don't know. We should do with, like, the other half of my attention. I should start playing a second account where I do a different challenge. That'd be funny. Just, like, progressively nest more challenges on the screen. I don't know. Ah, of course you walk out of space. Well, it's not really my fault. I think I said those are half off. But the grades get slightly worse. Guess that's not how modern grading works, but we have to pretend that grading works the way it used to forever. I don't know why I'm looking. I'm not looking down in the picture-in-picture window. Maybe I should start a man kill counter. That'd be fun. Maybe your next stream I'll have a man kill counter just for sheer numbers. It's a lot. The answer is a lot of men. We're at 661 for the next tile. I really don't know why Strict Tileman is so popular as a, like, streaming thing. Because it's objectively worse streaming material. Like, it's objectively fine video material, but, like, streaming material? Nah, y'all. This is not good streaming material. I don't know. Maybe I'm full of shit. I am doing fine. So just gotta wait on this guy, kill him some more, you know, as you do. And as you kill him some more, you get more experience. And as you get more experience, you get more tiles. And as you get more tiles, you get further away. And as you get further away, you get the ability to do more tiles and more things and more experience and more tiles and more things. And eventually, you can cut down a tree or cut down a stone. Yes, cut down a stone. I don't know. Fuck, I'm just doing a bit where I talk a lot. That's called being a streamer. Anyway, you get more tiles, and you mine out more ore, and then I get to use up this copper ore in my inventory to make bronze bars, to make bronze armor, which doesn't really do me any good at this point, because I'm basically over-leveled to anything I can find for the next, like, 30 years. But eventually I'll be able to fight other things, and that'll give me more experience for more tiles, and more experience for more tiles, and eventually I won't have to worry about tiles at all, and I'll get swordfish fishing or something. I don't think that swordfish fishing will be terribly good content either, to be honest. It's a little bit slow. I'll have to figure out a way to do things while I wait. Maybe I'll start gambling. Just play treasure hunter while I wait. Ooh, I could log into my RS3 account, and once I've logged into my RS3 account, I can then open presents like one at a time, very slowly, to show off how cool I am and how much I'm a pro strat gambler. And then once I become a pro strat gambler, everybody will watch me make billions of dollars streaming opening Christmas chests, like all the cool kids on Rumble. I can be one of the cool kids on Rumble who gambles for a living. You gotta gamble for a living. That's the whole point of life, isn't it? What do you mean that's not the point of life? The point of life isn't gambling? Okay, now I'm just walking to random places. I can't click for shit. Also, this guy is standing on my fucking spawn. Ice Cube, please move! Please move! Please move! Now 14. Now there's more people standing on my tile. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. See what I mean by it's nearly impossible not to walk off the tile to attack somebody? Like, for instance, there... I didn't, like, decide I was going to do that. I just moved when I couldn't... I mean, to be fair, partly it's because I can't see shit because this guy is standing on my tile. Please move to any other tile, my dude. Why are you standing on the only man spawn for the Tileman challenge? You're making my life so hard. But unfortunately, he's just going to stand there, so we just have to keep right-clicking to kill that man. I mean, actually, I can left-click probably, but I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with this guy being. I don't want to miss the chance, you know. All right, we get another bone. I mean, there's not much we're going to get from drops. It's just a matter of keeping clicking here. I do think that right-clicking means I'm more likely to see the man before he walks off, so I'm going to keep doing this, even though it's not necessary. I suppose I could also, like, learn the timings. Oh, there we go. Thank you, you moved. Maybe I should start by talking to the man, that way I don't gain advantages by attacking him when he's off the tile. Now I've invented a strategy, and so now I feel like obligation to do it. Anyway, we're still working on getting to that axe. We'll get there eventually. Oh, and the man walks off. And the woman walks off, too. Oh. Hello, Evil Bob. No, I'm not doing that, Evil Bob. Evil Bob, no thank you. I would rather not go to Escape Rune. No Escape Rune for me today, Evil Bob. I appreciate the offer, but unfortunately, I don't have the free tiles to go to Escape Rune today. Although it would be a good place to grind some skills, because I think I would get the tools to, like, you know, gain an advantage out of this. But unfortunately, there's no such luck for me. I am reliant on not having free. I already have no free tiles. If I had like 10 free tiles, I would go Escape Room with Bob. So I think I could get a pretty significant advantage out of it because I can actually fish. But I might be stupid. I actually don't know how Escape Room works. It might have been that I actually just gave up a huge opportunity, or maybe that I probably more likely just prevented myself from losing. So, I guess I didn't have the free tile to land anywhere. So. Well, I suppose I could get a new tile before Bob auto-teleports me, probably. I love how I haven't even gotten the rat spawn. Like, everybody else is like, oh, I gotta kill this rat so much. It's like, I didn't even get the rat spawn. I got the man spawn. Man's like 3 times more experience, and by the time you know, pretty quickly, you get to the point where you don't really take damage from the man. So why would you get the rat spawn? Alright, we get bones. No bones about it. And then we keep killing the man. And the man is dead. Alright, how we doing? Get another man, that's good. Let's see how long we can kill men for. I am man killer woman. It's like Iron Man, but yeah, no, that's nothing. Sometimes you gotta be nothing. Sometimes you gotta be nothing and bury a lot of bones. I've probably buried more bones than, I don't know, the average gravedigger. Everybody else digs a billion... Yeah, I don't know, I got nothing. What I do have is searching out experience in prayer, which means that prayer has gotten me an entire tile. So, you know, that's maybe useful. Oh, I get to kill this woman. She's just like me for real. And she wears pants. I think it's supposed to be making readers, like, working class in this context. Just because, you know, this is, like, the other woman seems, I don't know, more upper class. But I think I might just be reading sexism into medieval fantasy where I shouldn't. Like, I don't know why I would expect sexism in medieval fantasy, especially given, like, who does what? Actually, reading... That's RS3, but reading some of the Fort 4 and 3 stuff, it's hard to read. It's hard to read my wife being a powerful warrior would make me look weak as anything other than, like, a kind of sexism. So I think reading sexism into RuneScape is not, like, we're reading, like, people in the world being sexist. I'm not accusing the game's developers of being sexist. I don't really care to some degree. But I think reading sexism into the game's world is justified. Although, nobody's ever sexist to the player, so it's not... It's a pretty modern kind of sexism, where, like, most people aren't... Where it's more the stochastic effect of, you know, the possibility of somebody being cruel to you, more than the expectation that any given person will be cruel to you if you violate the rules. And we walked outside the tiles again. Which... I mean, it's still enough to be, you know, significantly limiting on people's lives, but it's not really the same as, like... I guess it wouldn't dictate dress the same way. That a more intense, a more systematic rather than systemic sexism would function. Anyway, that's my take on RuneScape gender norms. Which means that she is just like me for real, because she is dressing that way because she wants to. Although, to be fair, I would dress more like the more skirty woman if I had the money to buy an outfit that had like a billion skirts in it. Whereas you need like 2 pairs of pants to have enough pants to live on, because pants can live a few days, and you know. I mean, you know, right? You think I wear skirts repeatedly too? I don't know. Probably could. Honestly, I think... Wow, okay, I'm just like doing an analysis of my own experiences live on air. Hello and welcome to the stream where I ask myself questions about the kind of life I want to live. In this challenge, we talk to ourselves about how we're living our lives and what that means to us and what a good life is. It's very philosophical, very amphibious, amphibian. Except instead of being fun like amphibious ambiguan, it's just me talking about gender norms in RuneScape 3 or RuneScape OSR. No, it is RuneScape 3 because I was talking about Fort 4 and 3 earlier. I mean, like, it's a join of RuneScape 3 and OSRS. Actually, I think I'm gonna get this building because I think it's a much better experience spawn, because I think this man is trapped in here, which means that there's like 6 tiles you can get to like keep him in a space where you can kill him forever. So like, way better than this guy here, who's like 30% of the time at most. I spend most of my time down against this guy. Whereas, like, if I get those tiles there, that could completely change my playthrough, right? Like, especially because I'm gonna have to, like, kill my way out for a long time yet. Some Earth Runes? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. I'm gonna stop saying now. We're gonna kill the man again? Oh, he tried to walk off, but he stayed within my tiles. Still, we're good. We've reached a total level of 100, just killing a man a bunch, which is the most RuneScape thing I've ever heard. Got another Iron Dagger. I'm gonna drop it. I don't think it's worth it. Like, I'm sure when I have the general store, I'll be like, oh, I wish I had that Iron Dagger, but honestly, I don't think I need money that badly, and if I do, I'll just cut down, like, willow trees eventually. So, you know. I think for now, we're good. Until such time, I don't know, I don't need that much money. I would like to miss my battle axe a little bit, but to some degree, I'm not going to rely that much on coins in the long run. Kind of wish I could pickpocket, just because it would be another skill I could level up, and it would be, I think, probably somewhat more stable experience. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I think I'm actually not going to get the axe first. I think I'm going to get the the man in the box first, just because, like, that looks like such good experience. Maybe he'll spawn outside the box and I'll just be devastated, but I think that might be the single best experience option I've seen. So, and I'm really excited, really hyped for that. Oh, well, how about level 22? Now I can be PK'd in the wilderness by players within. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And also I could probably like go to a bunch of places I couldn't go before, but you know, shh. Oh, you can see the bars. Ugh, I'm too far up. Right? For some reason, I'm like way off the side now. So let's. Oh, because I just adjusted the. There we go. Well, let's adjust that back. Sorry, I was sort of falling off the screen from it there. Oh wow, that respawn time is forever. But this man is dead, so that's good. You can tell I have I don't have the mirror on because I move the thing to move me back on screen, and I don't, you know, I move in the opposite direction to which I move the camera. Oh, he regenerated health. Sick. Killing the man. This music does slap pretty hard, like this part specifically. Ah, well, there we go. There goes the man. There goes the man. Do-do-do-do. And now we just wait a bunch because we haven't unlocked. this guy does seem to be stuck in his box, which is, like, not that many tiles. Alright, can we... I keep trying to get this woman here, and I just keep failing. Come on back. Come on back. You can do it. You can do it, man. You can do it. There we go. Oh, no, well... That'll happen. A lot. That'll be the defining experience of my stream, is just walking off this tile because of bad luck. Gonna stab the man again. What is that outfit? But we get to stab the man again for another, like, 35 experience. So, like, 30 of those is one tile. I guess they get, like, 5 from that. So they got, what, 7 health, 28, plus, like, 1.5 for each. So that's, like, another 10.5 is 38, plus the bone is about 42. But the answer to life, the universe, and everything, that sounds about right. 10 plus 16 plus another 16 is 32. 41 plus 5 is about 46. I know the bonus 4.5, so that's actually about 45. Because I imagine I also got a slightly better than average break on the, or about an average break on the attack. That's about right, 46 experience. Per man. Which means about 23-ish dead men as a tile. 22-ish? 22-ish. It's almost exactly 22, actually, for 46 experience. 45.5 is even closer right now. 45.5, I think it's, like, pretty clearly 43. So it is 42 to 43, yeah. The best part is you can't tell whether I'm right, because you're not going to do that math in your head. Think about it. Can't see my hand, but I'm tapping my forehead. I need to think about it a minute. That'd be funny. The worst part is it kind of requires a bit of flow, because, like, the dude can just wander off, so I have to pay vague attention, so I can't just, like, focus all my attention on doing dumb bits. It's a shame, because otherwise I'd have, like, more dumb bits and probably be able to tell stories. What do you call a RuneScape player? A serial killer, because they murder all Glynor's people. Also an enemy of the state, because they kill all the cops and guards. Unfortunately, it is the, yeah, I think I'm gonna kill that bit, actually. I think I'm about to start getting into dark territory. I think that's the funny line, and everything after that's just grim. We got past Elite Prayer Experience. Don't know when that happened, but it did. This guy is Elite Dead Experience, because I stabbed him a bunch of times. We've got almost Elite Money. I think Elite is funny still. Like, 20 years too late. I think Elite stopped being funny right about when it became Homestuck's bit. Right about when that bit became common in Homestuck is I think when that bit stopped being funny. Oh, I forgot to... Hold on. I forgot to turn off VC Faces thing. I think I'm supposed to use the virtual camera in some way. I should learn how to do that instead of relying on the jankiest way imaginable of doing live streaming. I should stop being so janky. You gotta either be funny, or you gotta either be very funny or not very janky. And I'm not very funny, so I need to be technically competent. This man is dead, so we're good. Either way, so lots of killing a man. And then we'll get access to the built room over there, where we'll, oh, well. Nope, oh, well. Soon we'll be able to get that room there, which will get us, like, not faster, not much faster experience. But, like, slightly faster experience, so we won't have to worry about the guy walking off the tile. And we won't feel stupid when we accidentally kill the guy when he's not on the tile, so... Basically what I'm saying is it's a big win. Half a point. I should get a how many times have I been dragged off the tile counter too. There's almost certainly a message I've been waiting for, which you probably didn't hear because I think my audio segregation system works. That's a weird way of putting that. I have a way of only giving you the audio from one of my windows, and I hope that it works. So you didn't hear my Facebook message, which is, oh, we get dragged off the tile again. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Although technically that was half a point because it was actually accessible. This song kind of slaps. Slaps to be the wrong word. It's chill and relaxing. I think slaps is more for songs that like go hard. But this song is good, is what I'm saying. Like lots of OSRS music is fine. I think the OSRS music is fine. Soundtrack sounds pretty good. All these marbles in my mouth. I'm gonna do the rest of the stream with a pen between my teeth. Hi, and welcome to my stream. I'm material active and I can't fucking talk. I sound like I'm trying too hard to sound good, but I don't sound good. Anyway, this is my I'm done doing that because it sounds bad, but can't see the pen, of course, either. So the bit only kind of works. All right, I'm gonna grab this tile here real quick so that I can open this door and see if the man wanders out when I do that. It doesn't matter too much because I can just close the door behind me, but I wanna know. Fuck! I bought the wrong tile. Well, okay, that's a pain. That is an enormous pain, actually. But that might actually be... might probably need to be more tiles I can kill the woman on, so it's not nothing. Yeah, well, that wasn't legal, though. I mean, I'm murdering random people. What do I care for legality? I am a serial killer. And not in the sense that I murder breakfast foods. I murder random men and women around Glenor. I don't think I care about whether or not but I do care about... I mean, I guess it's about... The thing is, you can sort of see the evidence of my serial killer ways because I insist on killing in the right set of tiles. I have to legally have unlocked them. It's very ritualistic. See, again, I think we're abutting grimness territory. Nah, fuck it. I'll be a little bit grim. This is actually my ritual murder scheme. Is I can only kill them when I'm in the tiles. I only get credit for it. I only prove how superior I am to all other human beings or whatever. I don't know. I don't actually understand serial killing, to be honest. And I'm vaguely dubious of most psychological theories of it, just because I'm vaguely dubious of American psychology and criminal psychology writ large. I think it's generally bullshit, criminal psychology, just because... maybe I'm being unfair. I just suspect that... I don't tend to buy individualizing explanations of things. And it's worse when it comes to... I don't know. I was saying a thing, I don't know what it was. What I do know is I'm stabbing this man a bunch, and he's gonna die. And I'm hopefully gonna get the right tile up there. Yep, we're still waiting on the man. I need counters. I think counters would make me Next time I'll work on counters. I'll put those on a hotkey. Yeah, okay, cool. Probably my next project for this is fix up the counters. Fix up the stream a little bit to get counters and stuff. Until then, we just get to watch me kill men. Lots of men. This man is taunting me by walking one tile outside the range I can kill him in. I got him. Cool. It's always nice, because it's always a bit of a... Yeah, there's always a 50-50 chance that I will fail my my rules every time I have to stab a new guy. So actually getting him is kind of a big deal. But I got him this time. And for now, we just get to stab this man again. Yep, That's the stream. Stabbing men. I have a... My thing on the left says that I have, somebody chatted, but I can't see it. Oh. Oh, yeah, well, that's why. It's because you're an idiot. Love harassment. Just love getting harassed randomly, getting told to quit now, you suck. Like, I don't know, there's a degree to which I experience a lot of harassment on YouTube. Yeah, everybody does to a degree. I once got told to kill myself because my audio quality was bad. Which, honestly, getting told to quit because they think I'm bad is, not all that far up there, in terms of things. Well, there's a degree to which, like, you've watched me for 30 seconds, you don't know if I'm bad. Also, I get to say that I'm bad, you don't. But getting spammed out about how you're bad at things is, I don't know. That's my least favorite part of the internet, is just how obnoxiously cruel people are. What did I do? But, I don't know. Such is life. Well, my window says there was another chat, but, I can't see it, because, that's how, moderation works. Alright, killing a man again. We kill this man a bunch. And eventually, we get those tiles there. Which would mean that I get to kill the man in there. Who's actually a lot easier, I think. Did miss that click, though, which is very painful. Really, like, one of the 2 tiles we've missed so far. But it's quite painful, having missed those 2 tiles. Just because, like, if I had those 2 tiles, I'd be... I mean, this tile was actually hella worth it, is the thing. But that tile is never going to pay itself off. So it's a bit of a pain. Got a user named WiseXP, that's a good username. We got more random number generator names. Got somebody named Mati Vallejo, which is a good name. Got a user named Iron Tates, which is what I would have named myself in 2016. Just because potato jokes were my thing. Maybe 2006, actually, when I was like 12. Totally legit, totally legit. Didn't get that man by accident off tile at all. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. This guy will respawn eventually, and we'll punch him again. By punch him, I mean stab him. Here we go, he respawns, we stab him. And then I get to watch more, we get to do more free-man counting, once we get in there. Of course, by the time that we have the next stream, we won't even have, by the time we get in there, we won't even have any more. By the time we end this stream, we won't even have like misses to count for. I imagine because I don't think I'll miss a lot in there once I get that tile unlocked. It's pretty easy to get like what? That's a total of 4 tiles in there. 1 and then like 3 tiles in there, and then I can hit all the tiles. Then I need to buy another like 7 tiles to get in there. I'm getting about 3 tiles an hour right now, which is not great, but I'll probably get more once I don't have this to do. And then I'll have access not that long from now. I'll cut down some trees. Although right now there's somebody else cutting down the trees. There's... is my favorite username. I'm gonna walk here, because this woman is currently killable. We are currently allowed to kill her. We're not gonna be allowed to kill her for long, but we can kill her for now, which is something we can do. Oh, I could have killed that man too. Oh well. I want that tile so bad. Ah, I have like a second in legal space, and I was like, I can do it. No, you can't. You're never gonna get the guy when you're trying to catch him. He's always gonna run off. More coins, more bones. Stabbed him again. Gotta kill more men. Gotta kill a lot more men. Down to the defense level. 18. Not bad. Probably grab some strength soon. I don't know why I'm building up the ability to wear mithril armor. I think I won't be able to do for like ages. But for some reason I'm doing it, so that's what we're up to. Probably just because I don't have anything else to do, right? What else am I going to do? Might as well get more defense levels. And eventually have enough hit point levels that I'll be, you know, very hard to kill. And more importantly, I'll have more... I don't know, I'm already unkillable, right? Like, it's already never going to happen that I die to a man. It's been true for, like, the whole stream today. Unfortunately, this is the part where we've already done all the things that are impressive, or all the things that are difficult, and we just have to push through. I guess, I don't know. We work on the task in front of us, right? One step at a time, work on the task in front of you, make progress. And try not to lose track of where I am on the camera. I should... Ugh. Bow. Oh, want to buy bow. WTB bow. It's kind of like wanting to buy GF, and that it can't happen. And also, something down bad for a bow. I'm down bad for a bow. That's what the something is. It's just I'm down bad for a bow. That's the joke. That's the whole joke. I don't know why I'm like something. Like I haven't already told the whole joke. I've already told the whole joke. Why am I acting like I haven't told the whole joke? Down bad for a bow, as you do. Want to buy bow. Want to buy bow, my beloved, by my wife. My wife, bow. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife, the bow. I'll call my wife a bow later. Is this person following me? And dropping burnt bread? Okay, no, they're not following me there. Somebody is dropping burnt bread, though, which is... I mean, I've played RS Classic, I guess. I've dropped burnt bread before. Buying rare black lobster. Buying rare black lobster. I've been told that black lobsters are rare, like black party hats. Buying rare black lobster. 20 mil for rare black lobster. Rare black bread. 20 mil. Ooh, cabbage. Completely useless to us at this point, but I'm still getting it. I'm a cabbage lector. Cabbage collector. Oh no, my cabbages! Oh no, my cabbages! Stab the man again. Play too much Minecraft, keep seeing pickaxes as hoes. Minecraft is such a good game. I should play more Minecraft. I should, like, make less, like, good Minecraft content or just stream it more. Build some counters. Make my stream a little more exciting. Get told I suck more. That was fun. Hey, they didn't call me a slur. You know what? And they didn't call me... They didn't say anything about my gender. You know what? Props. They didn't say anything about my gender. Nicest hate mail I've gotten in years. Last hate mail I got was, why would the YouTube algorithm think I want to watch a nobody trans? Which... I love hate comments. It is amazing how I keep all of the hate comments I've ever received in my head. Like, I don't receive a lot of positive commentary these days either, particularly once I started VTubing. Like, before I started VTubing, people were like, oh, you're a nice man. And then when I started VTubing, they were like, this troon is bad at games. Which, wow, we're already using a hard-ass slur there. Making jokes about people calling me really intense slurs. I don't know, it does seem like people are way, way, way harder on me when I present myself as a girl, which I hate. Like, it's not just transphobia. Like, I think it's, like, partly just fucking sexism. Oh, you can let the man out. Well, that's a pain in my dick. I may have to change worlds to get the man to go back in his box. Once I get into the box. Or I could just stab him to death. There we go. Once I have him in the box once, I can close the door, and then he can't get out of his box, so... I don't know why I didn't drag him back out. I could have gotten his bones. Oh well. I'm gonna close this door. Just I don't want the man to get out of his box. I just wanted to see if he did. Why are you insisting on walking out of the tiles? I wish I had a way to auto tile, you know? Anyway, so we're waiting on more men. Here, as always, left waiting on men. It's the degree to which, I don't know, waiting on this man. So, current plan, kill this man a bunch of times, and once we've killed him enough, we can get into this box here, which is like fairly small and carries a guy in it, and so we can stop having to chase this person around the tiles. Then we can, once we do that, we'll both be able to get the axe from this guy and hopefully be able to pretty quickly go over to this tree over here, which is chopped down a lot right now, but once we get that tree, we can get woodcutting experience, which means I don't have to do any more combat, because I'm getting kind of bored of punching men all the time. So, that's the current plan. Unfortunately, we're probably going to get, like, this man in the next hour, and that's going to be, like, the whole hour's work. So we might get most of this by the end of the stream, at, like, 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Because that I think I really do need to do, unfortunately. I don't know. Oh, and I'm leaning now. God, VTubing is hard. I don't know how people stay on camera spaces. What I do know is we got a lot of bones, and the bones will help. Got the bones. Kill the man. Get his bones. Bury his bones. Get more bones. Bury the bones. Get more bones. Bury the bones. Bury bones. Dumb joke about baseball. Steroids. Word association. Word association. Bueller? 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 I don't know. Trying to find things to say. There's a lot of waiting in this challenge. Somewhat meditative. By somewhat, I mean very meditative. Very, you know, wait. Take it slow. Stab a man as he walks past. Technically violate the rules again. Get a handful more experience. Walk into the box. Kill the man in the box. Kill another man in a box. Kill another man in a box. We begin, then, by meditating on the nature of massacring people in RuneScape. Is it ethically justifiable? I don't know. You tell me. But I'm certainly doing it. If for freedom, would you kill 1 million people? How long would you be trapped before you turn to violence to acquire your freedom? If violence is not justified in seeking freedom, then how are we permitted to resist? After all, if violence is unjustified in the name of freedom, then surely inconvenience is unjustified too, and therefore freedom is a joke, a sick laugh the powerful have at the expense of the powerless, wherein freedom is never realized, only promised and denied in turn. But if violence is justified in the name of freedom, or at least inconvenience, then how much must one be trapped before one justifies violence in its name? What is the difference between hurting the innocent and hurting the guilty, especially when hurting the guilty so often implies hurting the innocent? If they are in fact synonymous, then why is my character, who murders men to get more tiles to move freely, why is she unjust when the revolutionary is just? Think about it. But don't think about it too hard, because it's fucking stupid. Besides, I'm so pious, I bury their bones. I engage in vast piety about these people I kill. Truly, I treat them as one would treat an honored friend, in that I take care of their burials. That I'm doing this for self-interested reasons is completely irrelevant. I'm good. What I'm telling you is my character is good aligned. What I'm telling you is my character is lawful good and is fighting for a better order. What is your problem? I'm not a serial killer. I'm a lawful good paladin. I have to follow the rules divinity has set down for me, and that means killing people as is necessary to achieve my own freedom, which we all ultimately accept at some point is justifiable, and the restrictions upon me are so onerous that I must clearly have the right to resist. And clearly, sometimes the innocent are injured in campaigns against the guilty. Therefore, clearly, I am lawful good, and not a serial killer. It'd be better being lawful. It'd be better being lawful good if I were vaguely lawful and didn't wander off the tiles like every 5 seconds. To be fair, it's really like more chaotic good here, in that I can't seem to stay on the tiles. Please come back. Please come back. Nah, he's gone. It'll be like 30 years till I get to stab him again. To be fair, I would also wander off if somebody kept stabbing me in Groundhog Day style. The question is he respawning there? Is he like me and then he gets to respawn? If so, is this... Well, I mean, I guess I don't get to respawn, actually. I am playing on hardcore, so, Actually, he gets to respawn, I don't. Which really, truly tells you a lot, doesn't it? I do really, like, enjoy thinking about people who hate watch my content. Like, of all the things to hate watch, there's so much in this world to actually dislike. And some woman who is telling jokes about the revolutionary justification for mass murder is not a really interesting person, you know? Like, I'm just a cataclysm of dumb jokes. Cataclysm? Wow, I just say words, y'all. I say words. There are things in this world actually worth disliking, and I am not one of them. Stab, 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 stab. Stab man to unlock tiles. Stab, 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 stab. Going a little bit crazy here, you can tell, because I'm I don't know. We got a man we've stabbed a bunch of times for more tiles. I'm gonna sell a bunch of runes someday for money, and then I'll have money. I think I gotta learn when to mine off camera. I think in this case I should have mined off camera. Oh well. I think it's actually streaming is like important, just because it's like how I'm currently keeping track of the videos and don't have to like save them in my drive and try to hold on to them, which would be a pain. So, you know, take it as you will. Maybe I should stream in... No, because then it's hard to make it into videos. Literally, I'm doing this so I have content to make into videos that I don't have to keep track of my own computer. I mean, there's a lot of man killing here. A lot. And a lot of waiting. But someday we'll get that trait, and then we'll have wood cutting instead. And then we'll get that general store way over there. Way over there. And then we'll get wood burning, too. And we'll be able to fish and mine and do all the things. Do all the things. We're about to get into that house, which is going to be a bit of a game changer, just because, like, that guy doesn't have that large a wander room, so... Once we get that, we'll be able to wander more. Kill the man again. Oh, well, he's got the drunken dwarf trying to hand him stuff. Got the bones. No bones about it. We got 18 tiles. We're gonna open the building over there, kill a bunch of men in the building. We got hit points 21, which is kind of neat. We're gonna get a strength eventually, which will be neat. Because we'll do 4 damage. Which means you can theoretically 2-hit the man, which is... It's gonna matter more once we get in there, just because damage per second is gonna matter a little bit more. Probably not a lot more, but a little more. And we're gonna get the axe not that long afterwards. For now, we're getting real close to the point at which things start getting easier for the first time, because that house hadn't caught that yet. That house is a big deal, y'all. It's hard to overestimate how big a deal that house is. So that's going to be a game changer, just because once we've unlocked all of it, we can pretty much... It's level 109 killing the woman. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing this? I know why I'm doing this. Why are you doing this? Oh, there goes our chain. And this person's just like one-hitting women. See, they're just killing women for fun, and that's ethically unjustifiable. My serial killing is justifiable. Their actions, you know, impossible to justify. Vile and monstrous. And you open the door. You might be an asshole. Actually, you helped me, so never mind. You're good. What is the clicking noise? What is ticking? What is the source of the ticking? It's a time bomb! Oh, wait, hold on. Thank you, you know, we're good, we're good. They released him, they put my man back in the box. So, they did me a solid. I don't think they meant to do me a solid, but they did me a solid. I think they were just having fun playing RuneScape, a game that is about killing low-level characters while you're massively overpowered. And being level 109 on a free-to-play server, I don't understand. I don't understand. If you're level 109, why are you... Surely you could, like, get a bond. Like, why are you on a free-to-play server? I know why I'm here. I don't want to buy a second... I don't want to buy bonds for it. I want to buy, not bonds, but, like, money for membership for a second account. But, like, I do not understand somebody who's out here playing a free-to-play server at level 109. And I simply don't understand who's killing men on a level 109 free-to-play account. There's some environmental storytelling going on here, and I do not understand it. I do not understand the environmental storytelling going on here. Also life number nice. I don't get the environmental storytelling. Like there's a story being told here, and I do not know it. Ah, for fuck's sake. Well, that was half legal. Was theoretically permissible, but I couldn't actually do it in the right tile. This person is just murdering all the men here for some reason. For reasons I do not understand. Ah! This person is utterly sabotaging my tile, man. I mean, they're also, like, making my tile, man. I'm just... You're not gonna kill the man again? Cool. Excellent, we get this guy. Now we gotta carefully walk to this tile here to unlock another tile. Walk here. Close the door. Can't quite get him. Is that a grandfather clock or something somewhere? It feels like it's generated in... I don't know. Please come here so I can stab you to death. There we go. No, not quite. Come on, please. Please, please stand right there. Or right here. I guess actually if he's dead right there, I'm fucked, so... There we go. Perfect. Where is the ticking? Oh, there it is. I keep seeing flashes of the clock. Where's this clock? Right, it's standing there. Okay, cool. So he spawns there. Alright, cool. We need another, like, couple thousand experience before we can really take full advantage of the fact that he's pretty easy to stab in there. Although he might be as easy to stab as anybody else on this map, so... The thing is, I got this guy spawn right now. Once I have that guy spawn, it'll be easier. Like, even if he occasionally wanders off his spawn, it'll be the easiest, because I'll have, like, half his tiles in my radius. But until I got that, until I can get his spawn, he's still going to be slower, probably, than getting the guy whose spawn I have, so I can loop him for, like, 300 experience or so. Loop him and chain him. Kill him repeatedly. And I'm leaning over again. Whoops. Let's fix that. Cool. Now I should be looking roughly in the right place. Hold on. Is it Bob again? Is Bob talking to me again? I think he's there for that guy. Alright. Hold on. Alright, that should be doable. Should be leaning less. I should not be getting the blue line. Waiting impatiently for the man to respawn. I think I might just go back in here. Just stand on this tile. Wait till this guy walks into my range. So we need to grab this tile, and this tile, and we have his whole wandering range. But unfortunately, the chance that he walks to where I'm standing at any given moment is pretty low. But not none. Like, he's got a decent chance of standing where I can get him, as you can see. I don't know. I don't know if he's better to take or if the guy who I can chain occasionally, but is much less likely to wander in a tile I can hit is better to take. It's unclear to me. Cool, we're going to slash now. Closing the door again. Burying the bones. Gonna stab her real quick, because I can. Well, slash her, really. I should actually make sure I'm lunging. Well, that wasn't the button I meant to press. I forgot to move her back into the fair play zone. Oh, I'm stupid, and I forgot to also do this. There we go. You can tell I'm getting bored because I'm fidgeting with my thing and fidgeting with my VTuber track instead of just playing the game. So we get another few experience there. Hopefully get this tile here, because that would make that man vaguely loopable. Again, we're having a lot more luck over. There's just more people over here, which means that even if not everything goes as well as it might, things just go better for me, so... Because even if I don't get all of them perfectly, it still goes better. Alright, there we go. Now I should stop falling off the screen. For like 5 minutes, and then I'll fall off the screen again because I moved too much. Wish I'd practiced that back when I did speech. Posture. That's fine. More rather when I did debate. Did speech all at once. There we go. And again, one more tile is a huge edge, because it would get me both that tile and the spawn tile in the attack range. Which would be big. 25 coins. Oh my gosh. Like, a lot of money right now. I know that it's nothing, but it's a lot of money right now. Come here. Come here, man. Come here, man. Okay, so you can also spawn there, so... Okay, I don't want to get that tile, I have the whole thing, though, so I'm almost halfway done with this building, which would be... I'm gonna close the door once I'm done with this building, just because... Practically, it makes more sense to do it that way. But, you know. Oh my god, I've had my microphone off this whole time. I've had my microphone off this whole time. Oh, why would you tell me I suck instead of just telling me my microphone is off? Well, that's embarrassing. Cool. Cool, so, it turns out not having your microphone on hurts. I can't believe I left my microphone off. Are we at least... Okay, microphone is at least on functionally, but like... Oh my god. My microphone was off. Alright, well, we'll have to record over audio for this. Alright, so the current plan, since I guess this is the first time I have audio this time, is to make it to the back of this room. Because that way we can get all the tiles for this man, which is huge. Because it means I don't have to write, like, him wandering off. I can always hit him. It's going to be a while till we can really take full advantage of this. Because, we need the backmost tile before we can completely prevent him from wandering off. But at that point, like, even once we get this tile here, we have, like, half of this house theoretically in the hit range. So, I mean, technically, I think it's half. I think, practically, the tiles are 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, yeah, there's a total of 4 more back. So, 1, 2, 3, 4... I think there's only... there must be 5 more tiles back there. So, it's not quite half. It's 4 and 5. But, like, 4 to 5 is, like, huge, right? Like, it's, like, half the time he's in my radius. So, oh, I forgot to let him move back. Oh, well, that's fine. It's, like, 10% of the experience. So it's not the end of the world. But it is not what I was aiming for, at the very least. So, we'll see what happens. See how this goes. My audio was off. Person tells me I suck. My audio was just off. How would you even know? Just say mic off. It happens to every streamer. Well, she wasn't playing that to hit, but that's fine. Can't believe my microphone was off. No, now my microphone's on, so we'll have some audio content at least. I'm gonna unlist this one, I think. No, I'll leave it up. I'll take the L. Can't believe I left my microphone off. Alright, well that's fine. Life is good. I still got to play some RuneScape, which is what I wanted to do, and I made some progress. Does mean I lost the entire serial killer bit. You won't get to hear the evolution of the serial killer bit. Means you lost the revolutionary bit, which was very funny, if I do say so myself. But Sometimes you lose a funny bit. I'll do another bit at some point. And maybe I'll record it on camera so I can play it as an extended bit when I make a video. Got Chaos Runes, which have like a high alch value of not 0. Yeah, they have a high alch value of 54 each. It's actually less than the value, I guess, of... Oh, but you can't high alch stacks. Never mind. I'm stupid. I think I know because I've been playing RS4 long enough that I've tried to... RS4, RS3. Yeah, I'm in the future. I'm playing RS4. I haven't played RS3 long enough that I have, in fact, had to slowly high alch my way through a sack of banknoted dragon leather, particularly like royal leather bodies. I helped contribute to the inflation problem in RS3. I'm doing my part to make RS3 unplayable. I need to get a small amount of match experience to do it. And to make enough money to, I don't know, have money. My cabbages! Which is a bit that also got eaten by me turning off my microphone. I can't believe I turned off my microphone at the beginning of the stream. It's like, why do I need this other audio input channel? Because it's the microphone. It's the microphone. That's... No, I do have the microphone on. That's this line here. What am I talking about? I have the microphone on this on all the time. It does get rid of some of my relief, but if I have the microphone channel on, then it's fine. I've had the bit the whole time. What is that channel? Whatever. I don't know what that channel is, but I don't need it, doesn't look like, so... Because I got my microphone on. So, whatever. Such is life. Sometimes we discover that we have 2 copies of our microphone on our odds window. It's certainly the thing to do while I wait for the men to walk into the space they're supposed to walk in. Or the women. We murder people. We murder people without respect for gender. This is an equal opportunity murder outlet. Equal opportunity slaughter. That's my brand name is Equal Opportunity Slaughter. Oh, can I get anything from this bookcase? Doesn't look like it, but it looks like it's just. It looks like I'm just being told that I'm boring and don't like books. Or this person just has bad taste. It's possible the man here just has bad taste. That's actually why I'm killing him. I'm doing the world a service because this man has bad taste, and so I'm ridding the world of the world's worst art appreciator, which is apparently a thing I need to do. This guy just reads a bunch of Atlas Shrugged and like Ayn Rand. It's like he thinks those speeches are good. I'm being mean. I know people who've told me they think those books are like otherwise good aside from their political ideology, which I've never read them, so I can't say. I've heard they're awful, but gotta be honest, I have a limited life, and I'm only gonna read books that I think I'm going to actually genuinely enjoy, because my amount of time that I have to spend on reading books is not nearly as much as I'd like. Did recently read The Left Hand of Darkness. It's really good. Highly recommend it. I don't know. It's very sad. As you know, kind of expect. I mean, I was told it was very sad going in. And it is. I mean, it's also deeply hopeful in some ways. In some ways, it's optimistic in ways I don't think I really earned about the nature of people. But I guess there's enough horrible cruelty in there that you can say that it's... I don't know. I'm just pessimistic about the state of the world for reasons that are pretty obvious if you consider the fact that I am, 1, stuck in the United States, and 2, a trans woman. But ultimately, the unpleasantness of my historical moment should not color my willingness to accept that there are possibilities of hopeful things. Weird to describe a book both as sadder than I'd like and far too hopeful for me. But, nonetheless, it's a great book, though. I loved it, right? Don't get me wrong. I liked The Left Hand of Darkness. It's just... I don't know. I don't want to talk through the plot because it's good, and I think people should read it. So, I'm not going to explain why it's sad. Just that it is. Great book, though. Should read a couple other things. I'm going to read, when I next start reading instead of writing in my free time, I'm probably going to start reading the Earthsea trilogy, or however many books it actually is. Just because I've heard good things about it, too. And I don't know. I liked Le Guin's other work. I didn't like Lavinia as much. It's good, but Lavinia is not... talk to Dunce. Unfortunately, that would require that I leave. Otherwise, I would love to do that, but if the teacher wants me in a particular place, I can't go there because that would require, you know, moving into a tile I can't go to. I like Lavinia a little bit. It's just, it's not really my style. It's a lot more... I just don't care that much about, like, retellings of the Aeneid. The Aeneid is not, like... I did not get classic Latin literature as my, like, you know, classical literature as a part of my educational tradition. I was a little bit too late for that. So I'm not, like, the Aeneid, which is a word I can say, is not, like, burned into the back of my head like I think it is some older people. Oh, hell, that's the first time I violated the rules trying to catch that guy. Can I... Come on. Wow, we're doing bad here. Some of the worst play I've put out in the last 15 minutes. Just walk out of my space, close the door when I need it open, pick up the fishing bait so now it doesn't despawn. Just, like, true comedy there. Oh, we get more bronze arrows, which is totally useless because we can't actually use them. We get to kill this woman here because she's just walked into my free tile zone. Which is, I don't know, nice for me, I guess. A little bit silly. But sometimes somebody decides they want to get punched, or rather stabbed until they die. As opposed to stabbing until they live. Really, at the end of the day, life is just being stabbed until you live. Life is the grand experience of being repeatedly stabbed in the face until you've decided that this is life. Anyway, finished Lavinia. It's a good book. It's just not, like... It kind of assumes you've read the Aeneid, and I have not, so... I know a little bit about the story now, but, like, mostly it's like, well, Lavinia's cool, I guess, but, like, I don't know what's going on. He's very clever in a lot of ways. Some of her prose is just gorgeous. Like, Le Guin has some, particularly at that point in her life, just some... And she always has it. Some, like, absolutely gorgeous prose. I read another book this year that was okay. It was about, like, a debater. But it was, like, just, like, you know, new YA, not, like, classic stuff. So, less this is the best thing I've read in a year, and more like, well, that was fine. It was better than I expected, to be honest, given the title of the book. I'd expected us to be like, well, Switch Sides Debate is good. And instead it was like, meh, Switch Sides Debate can be good, but it's not worth hurting yourself for, which, good lesson. Everybody should know that it's not worth hurting yourself for a game. Anyway, that's why I'm playing RuneScape, OSRS Tileman Challenge, where I enjoy stabbing a man repeatedly, and by enjoy, I mean consider doing this off-stream merely so that I can play a YouTube video while I do it. I think I might go watch Neurotic Goose. Neurotic Goose's content's really good. Of course, now everybody's gonna go watch Neurotic Goose instead of watching me, which, I mean, fair, but, like... well, like, consider. You can listen to me talk about books. I do have some interesting book takes. For instance, what other books have I enjoyed recently? I haven't read a whole bunch of books recently. More than I read most of the time, but, like... I watched a bunch of high schoolers read a book. One of the places I work, you know... to not give away too much, I don't know. I'm actually going to skip that line of thought, 'cause there's no way to explain it without giving away more information than I like. But, oh well, we violated the rules again. Gotta stab this man again, as you do. I got a cabbage here, cabbage there, everywhere a cabbage. We're making slow progress towards unlocking all these tiles, and once we've got all these tiles unlocked, we'll be able to kill this man in an infinite loop, which will speed up experience significantly, and should get us enough experience to quickly get to Bob. Although Bob is currently, I don't know where. The good news is we do have this guy's tile spawn in our range. So we can get a lot more, we're a lot more likely to be able to kill him. And we're a lot less likely to have him wander off. If I get that tile, I have basically all the tiles in the room. In my wander range, or in my accessible range, and so I can, except for that tile there, which I do need to buy one more tile for. I also have a sink, which means technically I can fill bowls, and like buckets. Not that I really give a shit, but it's gonna be a long while till we need to take advantage of that. And by the time that we can take advantage of that, I suspect that I'm going to have other tools for. Okay, boomer. Didn't want to walk to that tile because he was diagonal, and he didn't know if it was faster to get there, despite the fact there was only one legal path. Or maybe he just decided that the only way to get there was via a way that was blocked, which it's just one of the really annoying things that happens. Because I need him to be in these tiles, obviously, if I can stab him. Because if he's not on those tiles, then I can't necessarily stab him. So it's a little bit frustrating, but it's livable. Oh, we get to stab this guy again. Life is good. We get more strength experience, which means that we're going to get... I'm going to be able to wield probably the steel axe first. It's probably my best bet. I might also buy a steel battle axe. We'll see. We'll see. I've got a lot of choices. I kind of want to save up for the mithril battle axe, but I don't think I'm going to get much out of it. Can't believe I thought my microphone had been off. My microphone's been on the whole time. Oh, nope, well... Lower my grade a little bit. I've hit a man outside the box again. Oh well, and now I killed him outside the box like an idiot. 10 coins. Those are going to despawn. I'm not going to get that tile before he despawns, or before that despawns, so it's just lost. That's fine. Shouldn't have gotten that guy at all, so we'll consider it penance for messing up. Oh well, okay, cool. Well, that means I have to walk to here again, because he janks out when he hits that corner. I think, like, new RuneScape does that, too. Like, I think even RS3 has that piece of jank in it. Well, I think RS3's tiles are differently shaped. I think RS3, like, has, like, diagonal tiles? I don't know, There definitely are tiles in RS3, they're just not drawn, right? And it's a little bit less obvious. But, like, I'm pretty sure that RS3 is actually also a grid. It's just... RS2 is... I opened the door by accident. OSRS is really, really obviously on a grid, and also you can get add-ons that show you where the grid is, which makes life a lot easier. I think I'm going to buy the steel axe, and I'm going to save either for the mithril battle axe or for something else, just because, like, practically I think that makes more sense. It wouldn't close from it there, which is weird. I don't know what that even means, the door appears to be stuck. How does that happen? Alright, we're gonna grab that tile, so that way we can, like... And then we're gonna... Once we bought that tile, I think I'm gonna start building towards Bob. Just because, like, I think it makes more sense than, like, grabbing that last tile. Like, the number of times I'll need that last tile are pretty low, and like, if I happen to need that last tile, I can just wait, like, 10 seconds. I think that makes more sense than, like, waiting on that and getting another 1,000 experience just to do that. I don't know. Maybe more 1,000 experience. It's hard to say. We'll see how it goes. I suppose I could start building towards Bob, and then if I decide I need that tile, I can buy it later. Which would be easy enough. I'll probably need, like, 1, 2, 3, probably 10 more tiles to get to Bob, if that. Maybe less. In theory, well, I should buy that tile, because otherwise I'm going to wind up stabbing the man, but walking out of the... taking advantage of the fact that I have the ability to move outside my tiles when I don't mean to. More often, so I probably do have to buy that tile for good, like, fair play. Alright, how much is the mithril? Oh, press 13. It's like anything new. I get superhuman strength, in theory. In practice, I'm not going to use it, but in theory, I get it. Well, that wasn't what was supposed to happen. And now he's in my tile. Alright, well, we're gonna stab this guy again. Get 3 more coins. That door is very annoying. I wonder if it's possible to make it so I don't auto-click on that door. I think that's my best angle. That's, like, really annoying to look at. Oh, yeah, I definitely need to buy all the tiles I can, because it's nearly impossible to stay in your tiles otherwise. We're not that far from having all the tiles in here, though, which means that I can just sort of chain this guy repeatedly. Wish I want to buy bow, want to buy bow, want to buy bow, want to buy bow, want to buy bow. WTB bow. Bow, my beloved. Unfortunately, I think the ability to get a bow is going to be quite a while. Oh, thank you. You just walked right up to me. He accepts his fate as the stabbing victim. Can I get Slayer in this version? No, I can't get Slayer unless I'm members. It's a shame. I'd make a great Slayer. Standing in one place, repeatedly, stabbing people. Walks right up to me, get to stab him again. If I walks up to me and just is spawned. Like, I'm just spawn camping this guy. But we're getting a lot of experience pretty quickly, because we can basically kill this guy all the time. And unlike the guy in, the other place, where we, like, basically can't kill him all the time, this guy, nearly all the time I can kill him, so... Because again, more than half the time he's in my radius, and when he's not in my radius I can still stab him, so... And when he's not in my radius, he's within my radius in a short time. More, he spawns in my radius, is what I need to say, so it's a lot easier to get to him. Gotta have a lot of weird angles, as you do. Stabbing men a lot. Getting a lot of free experience. Doing a lot of 2s and 3s, you know, as you do. I can 3-hit him in theory, but practically it almost never happens. It happens often enough, though. I don't know, I'm doing pretty good here. I do want that tile. I don't know if I want that tile. I should get it anyway. Whether or not I want it, I should get it. Justifiably, I should do the thing that makes it least likely that I'm going to accidentally cheat. Because if I'm being like, well, I'm doing my best, I should actually play my best. Even if, I would rather be able to wait and only move out of my tiles if I, like, chose to, or rather not be able to move out of my tiles at all. And just have to wait when he's in the one tile I can't reach. But, you know. I can... If I get that tile, it's all... Anytime I can't kill this guy, it's just pathfinding jank, and it's not really, like... It's not that I, like, got an unfair advantage. And I feel very comfortable being like, yeah, no, I did my best, and, like, I bought the tile, so I'll buy the tile. Give me another 10 minutes or so, but that's fine. Okay, getting to... Do I have to do Priest in Peril to get to Mauritania? Or rather, the Lumbered Swamps? I don't really care about Mauritania, but I do care about, since I think it's members only. Even if it exists in this version. But, I do care about the Lumbered Swamps, because they have, like, a bunch of low-level stuff in them. And I care a lot about that, so I should, you know, make sure I prioritize that. I should also pay attention so I don't let this guy wander off into tiles that I can't get to. $55. I'm actually pretty good at this. This is actually this is a pretty good strategy. This was a good call. I do wish I had members just so I could, like, pick the dude's pocket repeatedly. I don't think it'd be better experience, but I think it would be less, like... I think it'd be less annoying to some degree. Particularly given that I, like, have enough health that I can sort of chain him forever right now. I could, like, let him hit me down to, like, 10 health on pickpocketing and then attack him and then do it again. So I have something to mix up sort of this, like... But it's a free-to-play grind, right? That's become part of the challenge, right? And as part of the challenge, you know. Beautiful. We're actually gonna take this tile, so we're allowed to stay there. Because I want that tile. That tile's a big deal. Like, that tile, I'm gonna take just because I feel obligated to. But this tile I actually want, because it makes my life much less annoying. So, with my life moderately less annoying, I am going to be able to now not have to kite him back a tile every time, which is a big deal. Much less annoying. So, cool. And now every time he spawns, I get 40 experience. So, what? I don't know how often he spawns, so... But I suspect that's in the many thousands of experience an hour, and not in the, like... I don't know, we'll see. I might only barely get to Bob's today. That's fine. Only barely getting to Bob's is still better than not getting to Bob's at all. He did spawn in the wrong tile, and somebody walked into my box. Which means that they left the door open, which could have made my life much, much harder. But thankfully, they decided not to keep messing with me. Like, they weren't trying to mess with me, they were just looking around, right? Like, in their defense, I'm talking to them like, oh, this person is out to get me. And they're not out to get me, they're just, you know, they are not doing the thing I'm doing. I am doing a very weird thing here, and, it is measurable that they are not doing what I am doing. Ah, and he walks into the... That corner is the most annoying thing about any of this, to be honest. Like, can I still kill him there? Sure, but I can't pick up his stuff, so I have to walk back here whenever he walks into that corner. Because, like, that's... These, like, 10... Like, bones are, like, 10% of the experience. Like, they'd be a big loss if I don't actively make sure to keep them in the box. In my box, so... Or my, I don't know, weird L shape, my big knight move. Big knight move, my new book name. When I was a big knight move. I'm gonna be press F, pay respects in short order, so. I am gonna have a lot of money when I get to Bob. I might actually be able to buy a Mithril Axe. Which would be pretty funny. Oh, he's in the one pile I can't hit. Now I can hit him. Take a step back. And stab him a bunch. With my iron knife. I'm all 20s except for my health, which is 21, which is pretty good. And prayer, which is 13, and I'm down a point of prayer right now. Do, 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 do. Getting moderately fast experience, and I have another cabbage. My cabbages! I'm gonna eat that eventually, just because, like, I don't really need it. It's a fun bit, but, like, collecting those are not gonna do me any good, so... Collecting the copper ore I can really get rid of, too. It's just a funny collection. Most of my inventory is just one very funny collection. Is there a tree there? No, there's not. Okay. Looks kind of like there's something on the map. But it looks like it's a fern. Okay. Is there a tree anywhere in here? Not that I see. Alright, let's see. Okay, so the break in the... Yeah, I'm probably gonna go past Bob's, just because... I'm probably gonna go this way, just because, like... I don't know where the nearest tree is. It's probably not as close, but... I think it's probably better in terms of, This one might be closer is the thing. I don't know. I've got reasons to go in both directions is the thing. There's a yew tree there. I got that down anytime soon, but it is interesting. Interesting. I can talk. I am good at talking. What does Bob repair? Oh, that's right, your axe head can break. I forgot about that. Another bronze medium helmet. I'm not collecting that. That's stupid. I mean, the whole collection is stupid. I should really drop the copper ore. I was having fun. It's a kind of counter. How many copper ores are dropped? with a finite cap. So basically it's a shit counter, but, you know. Sometimes we build shit counters. Life. I don't know. The weather where I'm living is the big gray right now, so we get to live through the big gray again. Big gray wants you to know. No, wait. Sorry, that's... Almost did a bit about homophobia. I can't believe that homophobia is back. Like, for, like a couple months, or a couple years there, like, homophobia was, like... Oh, my head just, like, jumped off the screen. That was fun. For, like, a couple years there, being homophobic in public was, like, completely unacceptable. And then fucking libs of TikTok happened, and now everybody's, like... Not everybody, but, like, a third of the population of the United States is just, like... The gays are grooming your children to be gay, and you're just like, sorry, that's not how it works. And even if it were, like, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Your children being gay is a nothing burger? Like, it is completely irrelevant to, like, that person's quality of life, except insofar as they're harassed? Like, this isn't even, like, people being weird about transness, which I kind of understand, in that, like, transness is coded culturally as being, like, deeply negative, even if, like, I don't know. Having to make decisions about your gender is actually, I think, immensely liberating. I think it makes you a very different person. And part of the reason why I think trans people are, like, partly I think trans people, like, have a lot of trans friends, in part because, like, you know, just natural enclave behavior, right? Oppressed people tend to, you know, huddle together for safety, even if I don't think it works terribly well, just because, like, also oppressed people tend to be, I don't know, more in need in ways that make that actually a mixed bag. But, like, I don't understand homophobia in the modern world, right? Like, I don't know, what was I saying about transphobia? But, like, I think there's a degree to which we also huddle together, because, like, there are things you learn in transition. I know non-trans people have learned those things in other ways, right? But, like, pretty categorically, most trans people have learned a set of things about what you have to decide and how much you have agency over, right? But I understand culturally being like, I understand culturally how someone could come to the idea that being trans is, like, negative, right? Apparently dysphoria does suck, right? Like, materially, dysphoria is unpleasant. It's not the big killer, right? It's not the hardest part of being trans by far. That's transphobia. But, like homophobia, I just, like being afraid that one's children are really gay, I do not understand in the modern world, right? Unless one's just, I don't know, a weird Christian. But, like, I don't understand, as a person of faith, I do not understand people for whom their faith predominates over their reason. I don't understand how you can have a faith that does not begin at a negotiation with reason. That doesn't make sense to me. I know it's common, right? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm being annoying. I'm just trying to find things to talk about, honestly. I just stabbed that woman just to get her out of my tiles. Worked, so. Yeah, this man is definitely worth it. This tile was like 125 billion% worth it. This is so much less annoying. This is truly meditative. The other one was, like, kind of meditative. This is, like, the true meditation. And now he's in the corner. He's making fun of me. He's making fun of me. I was like, oh, it's so meditative. And now he's in the corner and I can't do anything. Time to get stabbed. Do I have 22 health now? Yes, I do. Oh, wow, I'm actually, like, down health. Like, he does more damage. Like, this is fast enough that I take more damage than I heal. Which is enormous. I mean, that's not going to be true for long, right? I'm gonna keep doing more damage. My damage output is going to keep increasing, and my damage taken is going to keep decreasing. Because once I get 4, I'm probably going to take more defense. Particularly if this remains true. If I keep net losing hit points, I'm gonna... Ugh, how annoying. If I keep net losing hit points, I will actually move so that I don't net lose hit points. Whereas if it's just like like luck of like a particularly bad draw, then I will not do that. So But for now, close the door. That way when he respawns, he can't leave. Because mostly I'm just keeping this guy in the box. Yeah, way faster now. Straight 21. Please stop trying to walk into that tile. Okay, cool. Now we step back there. And we're gonna get that tile real soon, so we can actually hit him in all the tiles. Which will basically make our leveling up very, very, very quick compared to where it was just like an hour ago. This is a big breakthrough for us, so. We stay winning. We stay winning. We stay winning. That also means that if he gets stuck here, I can walk to there and not have to open the door, which is huge. I might actually start here, because that might actually be the safest tile, just because... We'll see. We'll see. I don't think it matters. I think it just, like, straight up does not matter. I think we're still at limited 4 tiles this hour, which is not great, but, oh my god, she fucking did that again. That's very annoying. But we bought the new tile, so we're all good. Or we won the new tile. Maybe like moderately more experience, but not a lot more. But a little more. So yeah, we've been making about 4 tiles an hour, which is not great, but like... We should get more experiences now that we have, like, more space. And now we've finished up this box, so we no longer have to worry about... We can now have a guy we can always hit, which is huge. Like, that massively makes this easier. Like, I'm almost tempted to say that's where I'm going to cut the video, but I think I'm going to cut the video at Axe. If I get Axe today, we'll see, we'll see. I think I should be able to get it today or for the next of my stream. And that should be fine. I don't understand people who can, like, cut, like, a video every week. This is gonna be, like, a month-long project and then some. But, we'll see. I mean, I might also start streaming more now that I'm, like, less obsessed with RS3. Because partly it's just, like, RS3 has eaten my brain, which happens, you know? Sometimes RS3 eats your soul. That's how it rolls sometimes. Alright. Gonna grab another copper ore for my collection. My collection expands. This is almost all waiting, so... The extra damage per second won't do much. A little, though. I might go north first for the woodcutting experience. I don't know, this is... I've got lots of thoughts, and I'm not entirely sure which ones I'm going to follow. Tips to just exploring as a character who's not my main, just to see where the nearest trees are in each direction. Is there a tree there? No, it's a plant. Okay. So I don't think there's any plant. I don't think there's any trees in the little graveyard area. I think I probably want to go north. It's gonna be like another 3 or 4 hours to get to that tree. Honestly, I might cut the video here. We'll see. See. We're definitely getting better at, like, being efficient. Even if I don't think I'm getting a lot more experience per minute, this is, like, a lot less annoying. I'm basically always fighting this man or waiting to fight this man. I should do React's content. Reacts while I kill villagers. It'd be better if I were good at reacting, but I don't know. I feel like reaction content is bad now. People are like, "Oh, you're not supposed to do that." But we've all decided that that's that. Which, to be clear, it is. It is unambiguously like stealing somebody else's content, but also intellectual property theft is based. Mostly kidding. Well, no, mostly not kidding. I just don't actually think the intellectual property theft, like, based on what are effectively small business owners is bad. I think, to some degree, like, React content to Mr. Beast is entirely defensible, or any of the, like... I don't know, it's a matter of, like... It's a matter of power, right, and how much you need that money. If you need the money, I think it's kind of messed up to make React's content, in the grand scheme of things, particularly to, like, other people's videos. I don't know, maybe not. It depends on what you're doing, right? If you're like, I'm a civil engineer reacting to, like, a video about, like... whatchamacallem, that one game where you make cities. Like, that's one thing, right, where you're adding something new. But I think when you're just, like, reacting to nothing, it's like, or, like, just, like, laughing. But then it's like, you laugh, you lose, which is, like, I think entirely defensible, right? Like, I've done it. I think it's entirely defensible being like, yeah, me and this other person are gonna play a game where you're like... Hey, it really is about, like, transformativity, right? Or, not even transformativity, but, like... It's about My moral stance is not where the U.S. copyright laws falls about derivativeness, or rather about whether or not a thing is transformative, but merely about whether or not it is meaningfully derivative, right? Whether or not you're making something new out of it is what I really give a shit about. Like, I don't care if it's copyright infringement, but I do care if you're, like, just using somebody else's content and being like, I think this is funny, or I think this makes me mad. Like, make something new. Make something meaningfully new. I am playing a game where this content is used, right? Like, that's another matter entirely. I think it's mean-spirited, but most of the time it isn't. I think it's very unusual for content reaction stuff to be mean-spirited. Can be sometimes, though. Yeah, well, I walked off my legal tiles. I walked the wrong way out, too. Should have walked up there. But I don't think you would have walked off. Yeah, life is just rough. I wasn't, like, I didn't have to walk off my legal tiles. It just sort of happened to me because pathfinding jank, or more of a pathfinding normalness, Tileman jank. Tileman jank, the name of my new album. It's not a very good album title, but nobody ever said I was good at naming things. The stream title is Trans VTuber Plays Strict Tileman F2P OSRS, which is not, like, a clever title. Yeah, it's a fine title. It's a little bit identitarian in ways that I'm not super, like, actually want to present myself in, but... And I'm leaning again. And I'm also stabbing again. Stab, 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 stab. Again, we're walking back and forth. Stabbing a bunch of men. Gonna get our first tile towards... Gonna get our first tile towards Bob in just a moment. In theory, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles, and I should be able to buy things from Bob. In practice, there's a decent chance I won't actually be able to talk to Bob until I get a couple tiles in. I might save the tiles and just wait, honestly. Like, even if it means I have to wait like 15 minutes. Just because, like, the extra tiles are... Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how much of a pain it is. Bob doesn't seem to walk to the edge all that often, so I might buy a couple tiles in, but it's, you know, to some degree, it's just going to be a matter of getting lucky anyway, right? Yeah, no, he gets to the door often enough. We'll buy the door. We'll just buy the door and then we'll wait for him. Might be like 10 minutes, but... Yeah, tile's about 10 minutes anyway, so, like... Might as well. Once I have an axe, And maybe we'll get some axes, and I'll figure out what I want to do in terms of finding my next tree. No, he stays with me too well. Okay. Hold on, what if I toggle run and then... There we go. That actually works. Cool, so now I have run on just because I have to. Or because it's the only way to get him out the corners. I should turn run off eventually, but... You also get to get murdered because you decided to spawn in the place. You decided to walk into my murder pit, and you're gonna get in my way if I don't kill you. Like, practically. I also just gonna get rid of all this copper once I buy my axe, just because it's gonna be in my way once I actually start cutting things down. Lots of money. Lots of bones. Maybe we get, like, now a tile every 10 minutes instead of a tile every 15. Which is a big improvement. Because it's been, like, less than 10 minutes since I got my last tile, and I'm, like, most of the way to a new tile. And that improvement is huge, right? Like, alright, we're gonna collect until we get a full inventory of copper ore, and then I'm gonna get rid of all of it. I'm probably gonna get rid of all of this eventually. But I am enjoying collecting ore because it's kind of funny. It's not even that funny, it's just like... I started doing this and now I can't stop, because if I stop, that's admitting defeat. And if I admit defeat, then what kind of streamer am I? What kind of loser streamer admits defeat to copper ore drops? Only the most loser streamer. Therefore I must be strong, stand my ground, be brave. Maintain the world against my own cowardice. I must not become the coward. I must let the fear of having an inventory full of copper ore and thus being completely unable to play the game pass over me, and when it is gone, it will be me with an inventory full of copper ore. Only I and 20-something copper ore will remain. Actually, less than 20-something, it's, I think, that's exactly 20. Right now it would be exactly 20 copper ore. Only I and 20 copper ore will remain. That was a funny joke. I'm gonna steal that one for the video. 100% gonna put only me and 20 copper ore will remain in the video. I'll edit my timings though, because, you know. Anyway, this is Stand Up Sit Down, where I explain the joke I'm going to tell in a video. It's great content when you explain the joke you're going to tell that you're not telling yet. In fact, you cannot tell yet because it is the act of editing it that makes the joke funny. Because the first draft of the joke was kind of funny, but, like, not video funny. I think I in an inventory full of copper ore will remain is kind of funny, right? Like, it's kind of a good bit. Oh, run is so good. Run is love, run is life. Anyway, so I need 3 more tiles now. I got prayer to 14. Does that do anything new? Nope. But it does be prayer to 14. Hopefully we'll prayer to 15 soon. Only I in an inventory full of 20 copper ore will remain. Would it be worth buying a single tile into Bob's? Not really, no. He does seem to walk. They do seem to walk to the, like, all NPCs seem to walk to the edges more. I think there's something about their pathfinding that does that. I'm not entirely sure I know how it works, but I think there's something there. I think I'm onto something. I think I'm, you know, picture red strings here when I say this. I think I'm onto something. I think I got it. I think I figured it out. I haven't figured out shit. I think I figured it out. I think this guy's working on a clue scroll. My combat level's almost 26. We're gonna be like combat level 30 by the time that we don't have to do combat anymore. And honestly, I think it'll be slower experience than this is at this point, but it'll be less annoying, so I'll do it anyway. This isn't actually that annoying. It's still a little annoying. Anyway, I haven't said anything in like 30 seconds. I have to say something. It's the rules. You have to say something. Something. Okay, cool. Bit done. Ooh, what I should do is I should actually get a hat full of bits. I should do something entirely derivative off of, what's his name's, well, not what's his name, there's two of them. Off of, Bits from a Hat. What's that called? You know, the YouTubers who did, like, a live stream where they did Bits from a Hat when they were, you know. It doesn't matter. I should do something derivative off of that. Come up with some kind of, like... Maybe I can find a, like, improv exercises thing and just, like, randomly pick an improv exercise. We can work on improv. Ooh, I can live stream working on improv while I do this. There we go. That's original content, because I'm not good at improv, and so I'll learn things about improv, which is what streaming is about. Particularly when there's nobody watching, and so you're just... Or maybe there's one person watching? I actually can't tell. My data feeds say different things. And if I'm doing Bits from a Hat, then I can... if I'm doing live streaming bits, I can record it as like a separate set of videos about me learning to be funny. I'm not going to do that. I'll just put them in the videos. But yeah, there we go. That's part of next time's strat. It's just like have an improv exercises thing set up, and I can do the cringiest improv you can imagine. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I got a plan for next time. Next time I'm going to pre-write an intro. I do 4 damage now. Oh, you see that? I do 4 damage now. I'm going to pre-write my intro, and then I'm going to have Bits from a Hat. Or improv exercises, and I'll also, like... Yeah, there we go. That's content. That's how we're gonna do content, y'all. I'm gonna have content. It's gonna be so funny. People are gonna actually watch me. I'm gonna have 1 million viewers. Everybody's gonna start watching me play OSRS. No, I will remain almost entirely unwatched, but at least I'll think I'm funny. And I'll practice things that are kind of funny. I'm eating the cabbages. Sorry, y'all. Oh no, my cabbages! It interferes with the other bit, the funnier bit, the copper collecting bit. Only I and the copper will remain. Which is, I think, funnier than collecting cabbages. It's not particularly funny either way, but, like, you know. Look, I gotta do something. This is truly... Oh, wow, we walked into an illegal square. Wow. This is truly pretty boring in terms of, like, things to do. In terms of, like, video game content. Like, the act of making it, punching the same man 20,000 times is not what I would call my favorite thing I've ever done. This isn't truly desperate. I've done some things that are worse. I don't think I've ever posted doing a thing that was less pleasant. But I think I've tried worse things for content. This is, I think, the worst thing I've ever done on a stream in terms of, like, how dire it is. In terms of, like, player joy. Although there is a certain grinding pleasure to, like, just, like, breaking through here. I just wish there was encouragement for me to, like, I don't know, do something slightly differently. I wish there was a little bit more variety. It's a little bit static. I think next time I'll play the one where you can't leave a chunk until you finish the highest skill activity in it. Where you can't go to a new chunk until you do that. Learn that one next. Because that one seems a little bit less, it might be equally dire, honestly. Getting to 60 woodcutting is pretty dire. And eventually this will get less dire, right? Eventually this will be more like playing OSRS, and less dire. But for now, it's still pretty dire. Bob is right there. I can't quite get him. Oh, I believe it's like 15 minutes still. Huh, weird. So that's been about 10 minutes, and I've got about 3/4 of a tile finished. No, we'll see. We'll see. Could be better than I think it is. I am doing more damage now, which is neat. We're getting a lot faster in terms of like being able to kill this guy. Like the vast majority of the time we spend is waiting for him to respawn still, so it's not that big a deal. Because again, respawn times are forever. Well, I just messed that one up. Luckily, I've already unlocked that tile. We got strength 23, combat 26. But my man kill rate to miss rate to stepping off tile rate is significantly better now that I've got this box. So, at the very least, this is less difficult. It's just also not very fast. 4 damage. Let's see if we do 3 next. Oh, we 2-hit him. 2-hit complete. I'm not even diversifying my experience inputs at this point. I'm just getting as much strength experience as I can, because eventually I'll need more attack and dex, or defense, but not today. I think it's pretty much 10 minutes, actually. It's a little bit over 10 minutes, but not a lot over 10 minutes. It's better than it was, which is what I care about. It's not quite good enough to justify buying tiles into Bob's axes. Although it's very hard to imagine, given how often Bob stands at the edge there, it's hard to imagine a context where it would be justified. Yeah, we're gonna get a steel axe, and maybe a mithril battle axe. It might be a while till we get the mithril battle axe, just because it costs more money. We don't have a lot of money right now. But we might, I don't know, we'll see how much money we have then. And again, I'm going to drop all this copper ore once I'm actually cutting down wood trees, just because, I mean, it was a joke. It's just a dumb bit. I do keep picking up the cabbages, which I don't know why I'm doing. Also, it more than makes up for the fact that I'm like probably taking a little bit of net damage here. It's just the cabbage input. Yeah, we're back to full health again. See, that's how it works. So I think the time was 12 minutes on that tile. Which, maybe a little bit less than 12 minutes, which is better than it was, but it's still not great. I am going to buy this tile here first. 25 coins. That's big. That's huge. 25 coins is like, I don't know, a big part of what I need to get the Mithril Battle Axe. I'm still not going to get the Mithril Battle Axe. It's not going to happen, but because I need to be able to buy the steel and hatchet, but the steel and bronze hatchets, but like those are needs. Mithril Battle Axe is a silly want. I mean, it might actually be better for, I don't know, it's like the experience per minute is not changed that much by how fast I kill the man, because almost all of this is on the respawn times. At this point. And I suppose I could probably, like, make it so that I get another... I might be able to break up the respawn times by getting a, like... I might be able to get a second person, like, entirely enclosed. I think this woman here might be mostly in a set of areas I know. Like, she seems to be mostly pretty restricted in her movement. I don't know. She seems to walk around much of Bob's, though, and she has, like, a much bigger movement space than this man does. Like, this guy is, like, probably the best we can do. But I could probably... No, I don't want to do that. I want to work on getting the wood more than I want to work on, like, chasing down tiles for, like, faster experience here. Which tells me a lot. Like, it probably won't be much faster experience-wise. Particularly early on, and like probably be slower early on, and then faster as I get more skill levels. But, you know, such is life. I'm gonna be missing out on that tinderbox, though. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of things I could do, but for now, the big thing I'm doing is just killing a bunch of men. So we continue. There's a man there. Bob can't stand there. It's a bit frustrating. I mean, it doesn't matter. I can't get Bob yet anyway, right? Like, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably just gonna wait to respawn and then I'll see if I can grab Bob. So I'll sort of do two things at once. I'll both work on leveling my experience and work on trying to get Bob. It's close enough I could just leave the door open, and as long as I'm killing this guy, I can probably like walk over there pretty quickly. If Bob walks into the range I need him to be in, and then trade him there. Because once I get... My big aim here is to get the hatchets, and then a battle axe of some kind, just for the bit of extra damage. If I can, I'd love the mithril one, but probably I'm not going to be able to afford it. It's going to be, like, I think it's 2,200 or something. It's going to be a while. And until then... Until that time, you know, what was I saying? 2250. Oh yeah, right. I'm probably gonna buy just normal hatchet, and it's probably good enough. It's as good as I'm gonna do for a while. So I gotta respond to a message. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, that's the way I can say that. Cool. Well, I left a pair of bones there because I was busy replying to a text message. It was moderately pressing. Moderately, but mostly I just... as I said, this is some dire gameplay. Like, it's okay. I think it's not great content, but it's not the worst content I've ever produced. But it is truly dire as a game. In terms of, like, trying to focus all my attention on it anyway. Again, I think I have some things I could do to make it passable as an experience. I think picking up some improv games could be fun. But I think absent that, it's a pretty dire experience. In terms of actual gameplay. Gotta kill this man again. I mean, that's basically what all it is. Just kill the man. Pick up his corpse. Put it in the ground. Pick up random arrows. Collect arrows that I can never use. Collect mind runes I can never use. Wish desperately upon a star that I could. Know desperately upon a star that I never can. I don't know why that's desperately upon a star. It's just to, you know... symmetry and stuff. Gotta be symmetrical. Dropping shit. It's a normal thing to say. I'm being normal. I don't know. Text conversations stress me out. I don't know why they're so stressful. I think it's just because I don't have any of like the tone indicators or the ability to like try to figure out what people are saying. Try to like clarify if you've been unclear. Although, no, that's grim. I got 2,000 coins. It's not bad. 2K. Just murdering men and also getting like one random event that was pretty good. Stabbing this guy in the face repeatedly. This dude is my tile pinata. Tile yada. Viva this man, because he's a pinata. I could play Viva Pinata while I play this. I'm not going to do that. Playing 2 games on stream at once sounds incredibly exhausting. But, you know, sometimes you just make incredibly exhausting. Maybe I could play 3 copies of Tileman at the same time. That could be funny. I wonder how many copies of Tileman I could play at the same time. I'm not going to do it. It's clear I'm not doing this. But it would be fun. It would be a little less dire in terms of gameplay. I mean, it would be differently dire. Mostly I would be direly bad at it. My ability to focus on multiple things at once is, I mean, strictly average, which is to say garbage. Maybe slightly better than average, and therefore garbage. Humans are not good at multitasking. Humans think they're good at multitasking, but we are not. But you are not. I don't count myself among the humans. I'm too cool. I am the future. I am the ultimate life form. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, and I have a gun. All the windows break. Oh. That's fine, actually. Got the tile anyway, so I'm not gonna feel too salty about it. Cool. It's about 11 minutes of tile now. It's taking me a little more than 5 an hour. Which is way better than where I was. Tempted to world hop until I find a bob that's talkable. Is that the silliest thing I've ever said? Yes, but consider I contain multitudes of silliness. I don't know. So that's also... Okay, that's a dead tree, so... Can I get to that? Hold on, I need to check the world map real quick. So... No, that's actually through there. Oh, but that's actually how you get to this. Okay, so... Nope, that's the wrong button. I want that one. So my read is that my best bet is still north. Oh, it's hard to say. It's really hard to say is the thing. Because I like, in the long run, I want to get down here, right? There's copper and tin down here. There's a bunch of other stuff that way. Do we have dungeoneering? No, we don't. That's fine. I can't do instance dungeons instance dungeons anyway, so dungeoneering's not happening, but mostly I'm just curious about it because, you know, I'm always curious about what made OSRS and what didn't. They put the Elven Village in OSRS, so I kind of expect them to go back and add everything. Get some invention in OSRS. I think the OSRS players would riot at invention, but, you know. To be honest, that's just because y'all have no sense of fun. I'm kidding. OSRS is perfectly fun. I'm having a good time. I mean, I'm not, but that's because I've put myself on a challenge. And I am in, by far, the most dire part of that challenge, where I just stand in a box and go, punch the man, punch the man, punch the man, and I chose the F2P version instead of like paying like $10 to be able to do this in members. So, you know, take my feedback with several grains of like powerful MSG salt. Garlic salt my opinions, please. I say the most bizarre things. Garlic salt my opinions, please. Which I think is just normal streamer behavior. You put somebody in front of a microphone and have them just talk for an hour and they're going to say some shit. And some of that shit is going to be, garlic salt my opinions. No, actually, the OSRS might be as good, if not... I don't know. OSRS is a different game. There's a lot of ways that RS3 plays like a mobile game, and some of them are kind of fun, but I do think they undermine the game a little bit. Like the free stars you get around Christmas, just like the sheer number of them, and so you're just managing the free loot gifts. That feels like a bad mobile game. Whereas OSRS is more like, I don't know, it just feels like it's in 2007, right? It's just a game from 2007. It's a fun game from 2007, and it's got some work done on it, but it still feels a little bit 2007-y. You know? They're both very different games. They're both, I think, pretty good, actually. OSRS also is more customizable, which as a person who plays games on stream for an audience of nobody, is very, very enjoyable. Oh well, I just walked off my tile because I'm stupid. That doesn't count. Alright, you gonna stand in front of the door? Ah, so close. If I had an experience, I could get that. Although I wouldn't have gotten that one. He didn't stand there nearly long enough. Still taunting. Yeah, well, no, it's not that bad. I'll definitely get him before I get the next tile, so it's all good. And then I am going to go north for the tree, I think. I'm just going to grab the tree. I think it's probably a couple hours, but it'll be worth it. I'll get that by the next stream. Get the tree. I got 2 bronze medium helms there. If I could sell things, I would definitely like take advantage of that. But unfortunately, I can't sell things, and my time in the general store is going to be... I mean, I'm probably going to get to the general store before I get copper ore. Just I'm probably going to go north first. Even though I don't think that's necessarily the best play. It's going to be so annoying to get Bob. There are currently 3 bronze medium helmets on the floor. RuneScape is inviting me to collect bronze medium helmets after I'm done fucking around with copper ore. Currently at 392 experience needed. Gonna attack another man. Who teleported in? Yuri. What's Yuri do? What's Yuri do? Be cute. Now, flowers? What? Okay. That's not a very funny bit. See, the thing is, I really do start to tail at 2 hours. That's probably the hardest part about streaming, is just like pushing yourself to the point where you can do more. And again, if this were less dire, I think it'd be easier, but this early game is just fucking dire, man. And I didn't pre-set up bits. Next time I'll do that. Next time I'll think through what I'm going to do instead of just doing it. Stabbing a man again. More coins. I'm very close to that, like, that mithril battle axe, I think. Repeatedly stab the man, get a little more experience, repeat. I have like 1,000 arrows and not that long, it's gonna be very funny. I take a point of damage. Oh, 200 experience, and I could have had it. I do love it when when I have my hand in front of my face and suddenly my camera decides it's time to be very silly. It does not understand the concept of my hand and the fact that I put my hands up in front of my face when I'm thinking, or just relaxing. And I am definitely relaxing at this point. This is definitely meditative in ways that I'm not sure I really want it to be, but such is life. I should invite my friends to watch my streams early on. See if I can get like a handful of people to just watch me occasionally. See if I can get my friends to give me dumb things to say in the chat. Or just like invite my friends to stream with me. I could probably comment in the OSRS Discord, the Tileman Discord. I think there's a place for, yeah, I got some ideas. Not great ideas, but they're ideas. Oh, got like a lot of experience. Still waiting on the man. There we go, there's the man. Kill him again. Look at 1,000 copper ore in my inventory. We'll get the man real quick. Cool, there we go. We have all the tiles to get to Bob, and of course right now he's behind the table. Cool, and now we can go check out Bob whenever we want. I'm gonna leave the door open, just in case I want to, just in case I get a chance to trade with Bob. This does mean that the woman will occasionally walk in, which was not really my intention, but it's fine. Free XP. Oh well, I don't know why you did that. Really appreciate the way that lag makes me do absolutely insane things. To be fair, I am playing on a German server. It's kind of my fault that I, Prayer 15. Bob has, of course, decided that it's now time to stand on the other side of the room, because that's what you do. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, we got it. We got it. Oh my god. Oh my god, y'all. Oh my god. We got it. Yeah, hey, we got it. Ooh, 4 damage. 3 damage. Four damage. 1 damage. Okay, I'm seeing if I can do more than 4 damage in any of my hits. Okay, currently I want to be on... Hack. And we'll see how much damage we can do, in theory. Like, we got all of the things from Bob, though. Like, I thought it was way more money than it did. We had enough to buy all of it. Like, big win. Big win. Alright, we're almost to the point where I've used up all my ability, where the dumb bit where I collect copper ore actually gets in my way, so... But yeah, we got an axe! We got the axe! We got all the axes! I probably could have gotten the iron axe too, but I don't really want it. Maybe I should have. It's actually kind of a big... The iron axe is kind of a big win. Okay, hold on. How many wood cutting levels do I need to use this day? Axes... Oh, it's level 6. Never mind. I should have gotten the iron axe and the steel axe and not gotten the bronze axe at all, but it's fine. I only have to use it for 6 levels, which isn't that long. It's like a couple... What, like... Probably about 1,000 experience at most. It's like 40 logs. That's not bad at all. By the time that I get the ability to cut down, like, even oak trees, I'll have moved over to the steel axe and drop the... Well, probably... Yeah, we'll see. Probably drop the bronze axe. It's really not worth reselling. So, like, yeah, no, that's fine. That's good. We're good. We're good. Yo, we're good. Hey, y'all, we're good. Life is good right now. We got the axe, and now we just have to level up, we just have to move enough to get, actually get the tree, too. But we'll get there eventually. I do like the fact that NPCs can't walk through each other. That's kind of neat. There we go, OSRS. Can't believe I forgot that you can wield iron at level 1. Oh well, it's fine. Again, I will not be using the iron axe for very long. I'm gonna... What's your high alch value? Yeah, you're not worth holding on to. It's like 14 coins. I'm just gonna drop it. Best in slot is the mithril axe by far. I got another clue scroll. Very important. I definitely need those. I can definitely use those. Mm-hmm. Well, now. Alright. I'm gonna go figure out how far away the tree is on the other side. So my choices are basically, there's a tree here that I could cut down. And there's a tree here. I think those are my 2 closest trees. There's a nice little grove over here. That's probably a good place to... Trying to close the wrong window. This way gets me the general store. This way gets me, it gives you access to, like, a whole bunch of fishing options. And it gets me access to a... Although I can't eat fish, because I don't have a net, so it doesn't matter. Or maybe crayfish. I don't know if crayfish are in this version. But it gets me... I don't have the tools to do that, so... But I can mine, which also gives me access to mining. I don't know if there's, an anvil in, the place there's an anvil in RS3 up there, because I know that particularly Lumbridge got a big rebuild. So I don't know what that looks like now. I haven't played, but I think there's an anvil there, and if there's an anvil there, then I would have access to bronze armor, which is not super good. And also access to just like smithing in general, which is not bad. There's a whole bunch of things I would get access to, although they're like pretty dire as things to get access to, and that grouping works. I think I'll look at the general store first, just because like the ability to sell things is like neat. And the tinderbox is huge. That's right. No, I'm going north because I want the tinderbox. The tinderbox is life changing. What am I talking about? There's no competition. And then I'll see if I want to go south or if I want to go north towards if I want to take the cross the river, and you can go to you can take the boat, the kayak spot, and then use the kayak spot to get to. There's not that far away. There's a place you can go to, which I'm thinking about pretty hard. It's my other big idea. Yeah, so it's definitely north. It's definitely north. So next video we'll go north. We're pretty much done this video. I'm gonna get 2 more tiles or so. I'm gonna get to 3 hours, and then I'm gonna call it. We are now streaming for endurance. I'm collecting these chaos runes partly to sell them. I don't super need coins right now, but I'm sure I'll need them later. And when I do need them, I will want them. So we'll see. Actually, I may never need coins, just 'cause it may be the case that I never really have enough like shops in range. Big part of the reason I bought the steel axe to cut down willow trees with later. That's a huge boon. Because, like, basically doubles your chances early on, and even later on, like, massively lowers your failure rate. So, I can get experience per hour into the, low hundreds of thousands and not that long, and that'd be huge. Probably high tens of thousands, but still. Right now we're at, like, probably 5,500 experience per hour, so, like, 15,000 experience per hour would be huge, because it would be the difference between, it's the ability to buy a whole bunch of stuff. And then in not that long we'll be, not that long we'll be able to get a whole bunch of skills. I don't know what my target is yet. Now, of course, you would walk off the tile there. Thanks. But we'll figure something out. I'll figure out a challenge, and I'll figure out a target eventually. But for now, we're making progress. Maybe I'll just play until I get bored. Which we'll see how long that is. Why is my head tilted? Oh, because I was talking, I see. Because I move when I talk, and and my body does vague body horror things on the camera when that happens. Sitting on my foot. This is not a good idea. Kill another man. We get another couple experience. We get another tile. We continue north. My copper collection is almost enough that I can drop it. I have almost completed the dumb joke where my inventory is entirely full of copper. This is me regaining my confidence, me regaining agency against the challenge that I have set against myself. I am rebelling against myself. Yeah, I think this is what Sartre calls bad faith. Yeah, I think this is what Sartre defines as bad faith. It's my new take. All right, we get another tile. Cool, and that's like 10 more tiles away, so it's about 2 hours of work. I'll get that next time. For now... No, 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes. Gotta push through one more, gotta push through one more. Alright. Moreover, I gotta keep working at this, because the only way I'm ever gonna be able to stream for 3 hours if I practice it. So I practice streaming for 3 hours. See how it goes. And hopefully it goes well. We kill the man, or the man kills us. At the end of the day, it's kind of the same thing. Except one means that I have to kill more men, and the other means that I'm blissfully free. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We continue killing the men, we continue moving north. Or mostly continue killing men and continue killing men. We kill the man so we can kill the next man, not so that we can, not in the vain hope that we will someday be allowed to stop killing men. Right now, the vain hope is still driving me on, though. We've got like pretty solid combat stats at this point, just because like we had to kill so many men. Which is, I think, comical. Oh, we do 5 base damage now. That's huge. Because a 5 is just big. Compared to the health of man. I mean, I'm almost getting to the point where I'll one-hit them sometimes, which is actually almost a downside. Because if they're over here, it means that I'll one-hit them into these tiles. And there's almost never... these tiles are never going to be worth buying, right? Like, unless I like have like an average damage of like 14. And even by that point, I'm just going to go north, right? So it's actually like there's a threat that I get to the point where I'm just able to one-hit the men into the ground. Although, you know, I don't really care. I'm not that far off from just being done with man killing. Like, we have unlocked the box, and then we are almost done with the box in the same episode. We're gonna be done with the box in two episodes, probably. Because by the end of next episode, like, I will almost certainly be cutting down trees repeatedly. I probably won't have a tinderbox yet. Oh, that'll probably be the next episode. Or the episode after that. And I'm probably going to call tinderbox the end of, like, episode 2 on the, like, videos I'm going to make. So I'm just going to string together that into, like, a single video with, like, some... we'll see. Anyway. That is my next project, though. For now, we continue killing men and getting earth runes and bones and all that neat stuff. And my copper ore collection continues to grow. Killed another man. Got another 40-something experience. Got 2 more chaos runes. Chaos runes are like, these are actually like this stuff. I'm not kidding about. Like this, I'm not joking about. This is like actually worth enough money that I'm gonna be able to sell it. I mean these probably aren't worth anything. Because they're 2 gold in the GE. But like these are worth like they're probably worth 1 each to sell. And that's enough to like, you know, that's not nothing. I also might hold on to them for actually like using later, because I am on Iron Man, so... And I think runecrafting is runecrafting members? No, runecrafting is, yeah, okay, we'll probably pick up runecrafting eventually, actually. Just because, like... I mean, there's only so many things you can use it for, and eventually I'll have to buy my own runes, just because I'm not allowed... Like, I think a lot of this runecrafting is members, but, like, also, that's fine. I do kind of wish I had enough levels to, I don't know, there's things I want members out of. I might do a members run of this someday, if I ever, like... If I ever become good at streaming and people watch me long enough for me to, you know. If people ever watch me long enough to justify paying money for my content. Really my OSRS content, which is, I don't know. I think I'm a little bit worse at this than I am at Minecraft, just because, I'm still figuring it out. I mean, I think I'm still figuring out a lot of things right now. We're very transitional here. Transition. Ha. It's in the title. Transition. Yeah, I'm reading that in the title. And we get enough experience to get the Strength 26. Beautiful. Strength 26, and maybe one more tile today. It'd be nice, just because I would like to be a little bit closer. Oh, he spawned in an unpleasant place for me. That's frustrating. That's fine. We've got this down. Maybe I should be collecting the fishing bait instead of the... Yeah, well, I'll build buy fishing bait eventually. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Kind of looking forward to being able to train crafting again. Kind of looking forward to a lot of things. We'll see. There are some ideas I have. But for now, we get to kill some more men and gain some more tiles. I should probably actually hold on to a copy of the Earth Talisman, come to think of it. Like, someday maybe I'll have to think about emptying my inventory, and the copper ore, I should just, like... I mean, I'll drop the copper ore as soon as I fill the inventory with it, but I just need to fill the joke. About, like, you know, how many copper ore you can collect. Like, I can't get tin, so doesn't really matter, but it is a funny joke. And by funny joke, I mean, it's like, it's a, I don't know, it's a vague sense of how many men I've killed that I'm, like, drowning in copper ore. You can tell how much damage I've done before I see the damage number based on the experience pop-up. I mean, I think it also shows up over here, but it's kind of funny. The experience pop is before the health pop. This level 10 here is killing women. Might actually be another Tileman. If it is another Tileman, I'll have the box soon enough, because I'm about to log off. Just want to get this one more tile. I am enjoying sort of the new power that I have with the axe and with all the progress I've made. We've gone from truly dire paren, this is very annoying, to truly dire paren, yeah, this is tolerable. I could do this for a couple hours without too much of a sweat. And I only have to do this for another couple hours until I get like 14 tiles at most to 15 tiles at most to the new tree. And that's within one stream, so... You know, next stream we should get the tree. And then we should get the tinderbox. Not Tinder. Dating apps. Level 24. Hold on, I need to check something. There's no copper there. So... There's no coal there. Is there coal here? Yeah, there is. Oh, wrong button. But, there should be more coal soon. What was I saying? So I need copper in some ways, what I was thinking. My other option is I could try to get to here, but that's a really long way. But it gets me all the way to adamantine, because I think there's coal there too. Yeah, so, it's a hard call, right? I don't know where I want to go to mine. I might actually choose to go fishing first. We'll see. I'll think about I'll think about what my options are once I get tinderbox. Hold on, is there rune in the Dwarven mine? Hold on. That's Taverley, which is beyond the memorial wall. Here we go. Dwarven Mine. The mining guild does have ruin in it, so I can get ruin that way. It's a big deal. And by a big deal, I mean I'm tempted to go all the way to, like, you know, building basically the best character you can build in free apply, and then calling that the playthrough. But for now, I'll see you next time. Had a good mining, or good killing people. Did I do something stupid? I did indeed. Well, actually, that was actually the right call. All right, so I estimated about 12 tiles, about a little less than 2.5 hours. I'll see y'all next time. Till then.